Working as a chemotherapy pharmacist, you actually have to be prepared for the occasion. So I have to dress properly for it. As I'm in the reconstitution area, I have to wear what I need to wear. So I wear my lab coat, and then I wear this water resistant disposable surgical gowns over my lab coat. So while I'm working, if there is a spill by chance, it doesn't come in contact with my skin, because I have to cover my hair, because particles are not allowed, hair particles are not allowed in the area. And then after which I get my face masks, and then I have to wear it, because you have to control the air you inhale, so you reduce your inhalation of these cytotoxic compounds. That's the anti-cancer drugs. They are used for treatment of cancer, but they are also dangerous to healthy cells as well, so you have to actually really protect yourself from it. So I'm also wearing these latex gloves too. I'm just trying my best to cover as much skin as possible. So while I'm in the area, I'm keeping myself safe and the drug safe. Okay, so this cabinet I'm working in is called the Laminal Flow Biosafety Cabinet. Laminal Flow Biosafety Cabinet. So I've started preparing the medication for the cancer patients, and what I'm working on right now is called pre-medication. These medications are given because already there are anticipated side effects caused by these cancer agents, and then you have to give them to help these patients manage the side effects better. So we have the omeprazole. Omeprazole is given in an IV fluid, just as you are seeing me do. Omeprazole is given in an IV fluid to prevent stomatitis or acid reflux. We also have granisetron, which is also given in an infusion, which helps with the nausea and vomiting that they feel. We have chlorpheniramine. A lot of people know it as Piriton. So Piriton is given to help with the anticipated pruritus. Then we have finally we have dexamethasone to prevent inflammation, and it also has it works hand in hand with the granisetron to reduce the occurrence of nausea and vomiting. So as you can see, there's someone else sitting right beside me working as well. That's my senior colleague, and he's working on the cytotoxic agents, because as a pharmacist you have to tailor every prescription to the person's weight, and so you give the person different. Everybody has their own dose of cytotoxic agents. Cytotoxic agents are quite you can't afford to give a higher dose to a patient, because as you hear the name, they're cytotoxic. They're not very safe if they're given in higher doses. So they are used to treat cancer, doesn't mean that you should give it in higher doses. It's very dangerous if you give it in higher doses. So each patient, the dose for each patient is calculated with the person's body surface area, and then it's prepared and then it's given to each patient. So this is me doing my pre-medication and then my senior colleague is working on the cytotoxic agent. So after I put this pre-medication into the infusion, and then I have to actually make sure I puncture it correctly without causing any leakage. And then you see I have to also label it correctly. We have these papers for labeling where we write down the patient's name accordingly. So this is the complete work area for the chemotherapy reconstitution. These are all chemotherapy pharmacists. As you can see, they are working on cytotoxic agents carefully, and as I said earlier, each prescription is tailored to each patient. After, you have to calculate the dose for each patient in relation to their body surface area. Pharmacists working here include Pharmacist Richard, Pharmacist Mary Ekwe. We have Pharmacist Temitope, and that is Pharmacist Ajia Amira, and of course my name is Pharmacist Eraju Yelare.